get out of the Mudbluff dungeon. After a long time, a Mudbluff guard large pot of some kind of food. Thank you. I wonder what this stuff is. Ugh. Oh, it smells awful.
Yes, the food here is awful. Although this tastes worse than usual.
As we were trying to eat the stuff, part of the dirt ceiling broke loose and fell into Gimmick's plate. Hey! Look! I see light up there.
Yes, you're right. It must be daylight.
Maybe we could dig our way out. We were able to dig through the ceiling and get out of the cell. We found ourselves back on the desert floor. Come on, let's find the airship. When we got back to the airship, we tried to figure out how to rescue Grubby. That's when Gimmick had a good idea. We left Prince Aaron to guard the ship, and Gimmick and I went back into the Mudbluff cave, carrying lanterns. Gimmick, you were right. The Mudbluff eyes are sensitive to light. Yes, indeed. Look at him run. We've got to find Grubby. Grubby!
Hey, fellas, I'm in here.
Grubby was working in the kitchen. Hey, Grubby, come on, let's go.
Okay, as soon as I finish this batch of root stew.
You mean you were making that stuff we were eating?
Yeah, these mud guys love my root stew. They even let me give you an extra portion.
Grubby, come on, let's get out of here. We managed to get safely back to the airship and lift off. Prince Aaron, this is Grubby.
Hello, Prince Aaron.
How are you, Grubby?
Okay, thank you.
That's when we told Prince Aaron that it was much more important for us to help him find his sister than to look for the treasure. Yes, indeed. We all want to help you find your sister.
Yep, we sure do.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Prince Aaron had no idea who had taken his sister, so we decided to head north and look for clues. But we were out of water, and we would have to find some very soon.
Hey, I see a waterfall down there.
Oh, good. Let's land the airship. When we got to the waterfall, there was a large, furry creature sitting under the fall taking a shower.
Hey, what's that thing?
I don't know, but it looks dangerous.
Well, we gotta get water.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Do you think it would be all right if we got some water?
No! Go away! Hey, you, get out of there. What did you say? Well, we've got to be off on a mission to find Princess Aruzia, and you're holding us up. Go on! Did you say princess?
Yes, Princess Aruzia, the sister of Prince Aaron here.
Really? Real princess? You wouldn't be kidding me now, would you?
Oh, no. My sister is a real princess.
Oh, how come she's lost?
Well, actually, she's been kidnapped.
Why would anyone do that? That's bad.
We don't know who took her or why. All I know is I've got to get her back.
Well, then, what you ought to do is talk to the wizard.
The wizard?
Yeah, the Wizard of Ouija. I've been told he knows everything. He can probably tell you where the princess is.
Really? Then I think we should meet this wizard. Well, we discovered that the big furry creature was called the Woolly Watson, and we found out that he was not as ferocious as he looked.
Yeah, and he offered to show us us how to get to the Wizard of Ouija.
But Willie was too big to fit into the airship, and so we walked through the jungle to the wizard. We didn't know what to expect, but we were very impressed by the wizard. We all sat down at a big table.
Now everyone concentrate so that we can bring forth the mystical powers of communication. I said concentrate. I think we are making contact. Everyone, concentrate on where Princess Aruzia could be.
The pointer on the wizard's table began moving. It slid around, pointing at first one letter, then another. G, U, T,
G-A-N-G-S. Gatangs.
Gatangs?
Yes, I see it now. Princess Aruzia is being held by the evil Gatangs.
Yes.
High in the treacherous mountains, the ancient, hard-to-find city provides a stronghold for the Gatangs.
Treacherous mountains, hard-to-find city. Why, that's where the treasure...
From their mountain fortress, the evil Gatangs maintain a constant vigil with their many weapons and bat-like aircraft, which can be launched at a moment's notice. They stand prepared to fend off an attack by even the strongest of armies.
Golly.
The Gatangs' latest villainous act is to have carried out the successful kidnapping of the beloved Princess Aruzia.
On a big glass dome near the table, we saw magical pictures of the Gatangs, and then we saw pictures of Princess Aruzia.
Look, there's my sister.
Oh, thank you, Wizard, thank you.
How do we get to the treacherous mountains?
To the northeast. But no one has ever been able to scale the treacherous mountains.
We said goodbye to the woolly wussets and continued on our journey, this time to the northeast. We didn't know what would happen, but we were ready to do anything to find Princess Aruzia.
Finally, we got to the treacherous mountains, and we could see why they were called treacherous.
That's right. They were very high and rugged. It's a good thing we had Gimmick's airship. We were able to fly right over the mountains, and at last we found the hard-to-find city.
Yeah, it was a real old city. It looked like it had been there a long time.
We landed the airship and started to think of a plan for rescuing the princess. If our plan was to work, we would have to wait until the middle of the night.
Meanwhile, Teddy wanted me to make a big batch of my root stew. I thought maybe he was starting to like the taste of it, but I guess he had something else in mind.
It was in the dead of night that all four of us got into the city. We were very careful not to wake up any of the Gatangs. Then we saw a Gatang guard. Look, there's a guard over there.
Yeah, let's get him.
Be quiet.
Hold down. Why, he's pull his helmet off.
Keep him from yelling. Here's the rope to tie him up. The Gatang was very strong, but we were able to overpower him and tie him up. And we took his helmet.
Then we found another Gatang guard, and we pounced on him and took his helmet.
After we had overpowered two more guards, we had enough helmet for us to disguise ourselves. Then we could carry out the next part of our plan.
We made our way through the city, wearing the Gatang helmets, looking for just the right building.
There it is. That's the building that was in the wizard's pictures. That's where they took my sister.
Okay, let's go. The building we were looking for was the guardhouse. Disguised in the Gatang helmets, we walked right by some of the other guards. And finally, we found Princess Aruzia.
Alan! Alan! You've come to rescue me!
Aruzia, are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Now that you're here.
soon as I could.
I knew you would. I never once gave up hope.
I wouldn't have made it if it weren't for my friends. But we'd better leave, Prince Aaron, before we're discovered. We found a helmet for the princess, and the 5 of us snuck out of the guardhouse. By the time we got back to the airship, the sun was coming up. We started to get the airship ready to lift off.
What's that?
They must have discovered that Eruzia is gone. Whoa, hurry! Let's lift off! The airship lifted off, and we headed away from the city. But then, we saw the Gatang aircraft.
Here come those airplanes.
They're shooting at us. Get down, Eruzia. Okay! The Gatang started shooting arrows at us and rocks. We tried our best to get away from them, but they were too fast. Then a big rock hit our propeller and lifted right out of the airship. Oh, no! We're not going anywhere now. We'll drift back to the city. Grubby, bring on the red stew.
Okay, but this seems like a strange time to be having breakfast.
Put a spoonful of the stew right in this plate.
Okay. Teddy, pull back from the swing and then let it go.
Why doesn't this thing shut up?
Move through the air and put a Gatang pilot in the riser.
Give me some of that stuff, Grubby.
Fired some little stew and hit another Gatang in the eye. Slow shooting.
It's all right, fellas. Keep it up.
The Gatang pilots couldn't see with their eyes, and their airplanes began to fall into the water below.
Here's some more stew. Keep on shooting.
They're launching more aircraft. The Gatang launched one more plane, and then another, and then... It was the woolly Watson. He climbed up onto the launching pad. Then he started jumping up and down on the rest of the airplane. The Gatang started running away.
But no one can climb the treacherous mountains. Get a woolly Teddy, an airplane's coming right at us from the left.
Give me some more of this stew.
Here you go. Good shot. Right in the propeller.